It's a funny thing because people say, oh, wrestling, I never watch it. Whatever happened to Bobo Brazil?
Right. Exactly.
But they know, right? You know, when
it sticks in your head.
Vince McMahon brought it to a new level in the 80s with cable television. I remember WrestleMania 1, he had Muhammad Ali there, he had Mr. T, he had Liberace and the Rockettes. You know, I've been in the business.
Liberace was there on his own.
He may have been one of the Rockettes, I wasn't sure. But he didn't dance like it.
It seems like it goes in an ebb and flow situation with wrestling. Like and right now,
it just comes and goes in hills and valleys.
Let me ask you about some of the individual characters we've all seen over the years, because we know there's a backstory behind their backstory. What's Hulk Hogan like when you crossed his path? Well, we got a couple Hulk fans. Oh, it's the Hulk himself.
It is. He's got 3 chairs.
Did fame change him, or did he?
No. Let me tell you something. Hulk Hogan wrote the foreword for my first book. And he's made more money for more people in this business than anybody. He was the biggest attraction we've ever had.
He's like the Arnold Palmer of wrestling. They always hail Arnie because he makes money for everybody.
Right, you know, and there's a lot of people that don't like Hulk because he's popular and famous, and you're always going to have that. Now, he's a heck of a guy. He's more for this business, him and McMahon, than anybody, really.
What about Jesse? Now, he goes on to become governor. I even hear hints that he's thinking about running for president.
You know what he's doing now?
What's he doing?
He's teaching school at Harvard.
Jesse Ventura's at Harvard?
Yes, he's teaching a class in Harvard.
Wow.
He's got a beard. Him and I were inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in March, along with Pete Rose.
Yeah. So what's he's cheats? I think I read something about this. It's an advanced chokehold seminar in the morning, right?
You gag by noon. Yeah, I think so. And I apologize to Pete because I had bet on wrestling.
Let me ask you about those two guys. Who would you say is a better athlete out of those two? Because we look at them as wrestlers, but between Jesse and Hulk, they're great athletes in a way, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they really have to be. And a lot of guys really aren't. They just get by because they can talk.
Yeah,
but no,
the palaver sells it.
Hulk was a heck of an athlete. Jesse was a swimmer. He was on the SEAL team. They're both good athletes. I didn't do anything. I didn't finish the 8th grade. I had to quit school when I was 15. I was in 7th grade.
Why, you had to go out and work?
I had to support my mother, my grandmother, and my aunt, who were sick. I had failed the 4th grade because of chicken pox and measles, and they kept me back to the 4th grade. In the 5th grade, you feel funny because you're older and all the kids, your friends are gone. So I rebelled. I quit the 6th grade, and they flunked me, so I just wasn't a good student. So I just had to go to work.
Chicken, measles pox, chicken, measles, chicken pox, throat cancer. What are you eating?
Wherever you find on the highway. I use the NBC commissary. They gave me 6 months.
You know who Billy Crystal always speaks highly of Andre the Giant. What was he like?
Oh, Billy Crystal, I don't know.
No.
Andre!
Well, I know you don't have cancer of the timing. You're knocking these out of the park, baby.
Welcome to the Bobby Heenan Show. You know, I could be Ed McMahon. Say something, say anything. I can do that. No, Andre was different.
Yeah.
We were on the plane one morning, and we're sitting in first class, so he wants to pull the armrest up, get a little more room. Plus, Andre used to like to have, you know, a couple eye openers in the morning just to keep his shooting hand straight. So the waitress came by, and he's pulling up the armrest, and she says, can I get you something? So he says, screwdriver. So about 10 minutes later, she comes back with a Black & Decker screwdriver. Andre says, what would you have brought me if I'd have said Bloody Mary? I said, ma'am, may I talk to you for a minute? So I took her back into the galley. I said, this is a little thing that's going to help you doing your aeronautical job. When a man gets on the plane at 7 in the morning, he's 7'5", and he weighs 550, and he's tanked, do not bring him tools. What's the guy ordered a jackhammer?
Exactly, Bob. You were on to terrorism in the air before anybody else. Well, we appreciate it, Bobby. The book, again, is called...
Chair Shots.
All right, Chair Shots.
I haven't hit my head so many times, the top of my head smells like ass.
Well, there's an outright about